As I've stated in previous videos, literacy is on the decline. No, that's not quite accurate. Literacy is basically Tom Hanks in that FedEx airplane crashing violently towards a bottomless Black Sea. Yeah, he does struggle on, half starved, half mad, and all alone, but he was not exactly thriving, was he? Hi, I'm Lulu. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell. So yeah, the number of readers out there is lowering at a rapid pace, but strangely enough, more books are being published today than ever before. Those numbers are only increasing. All the AI written garbage out there doesn't help either. We also have more movies and more shows with bigger budgets, but they're failing to turn a profit. Theaters are hanging on by a thread. Audiences just aren't interested. For us storytellers, that's a scary landscape to try to make a debut onto. We can create and create and create, but will it be read or watched by anybody? Will we ever make so much as a dime for all of our time and effort? Well, there are a couple of points that I would like to make in answer to this question that I asked myself. That people don't want to read AI-written garbage or watch yet another soulless live-action remake is hardly a mystery. If we don't write those things, there should be no problem, right? Right? Well, a larger problem that these low-effort books and movies create for real storytellers is that our work is lost in a sea of trash. Can we really expect people to invest time and money in a product of unknown quality? They read yet another book by a self-published author who's probably never actually read a book themselves, or see yet another superhero movie that has the same superhero movie plot with the same superhero movie jokes, and they say, screw it, I'll just read old classics and watch Galaxy Quest for the 1000th time. There are enough good movies and books out there that a person could read and watch only beloved film literary classics and yet never run out of things they've never seen or read before. There's so much already out there, so why take a risk on something new when new seems to be a synonym for either low quality or yet another live-action remake, which is also of low quality? How to prove that you are worth taking a chance on is just something we creators have to struggle with on our own and in our own ways. We all leap onto social media, like YouTube, trying to put ourselves out there and win over the public with our charming personalities. But as it turns out, we run into this same old problem. The glut of writers on social media is staggering, and yeah, quality's not always there. And we are just one little fishy in a massive ocean teeming with schools of big fat tuna. Newer channels like mine are certainly going to flounder. It's always frustrating to know that after all of the time and effort you put into something, maybe like 2 people will ever see it. So this is the point where we have to ask ourselves, why do we create? Would we continue to create even if we knew no one would ever see the results of our efforts? What even is the purpose of creation? The answer will be different for some people, but I think most of us create because we must. We think, therefore we are, and we are, therefore we create. We could be the last person on Earth and we would still pour all of our time and effort into our passions, because the purpose of creation, as corny and cliche as it sounds, is to express ourselves. This is a weird way to put it, but humans all have an innate need to replicate themselves as a way to achieve some kind of immortality. It's a lasting legacy and proof that we were here and we left a mark. We all want our name to live on somehow, and yes, having children is the default way most of us accomplish this, but creating art is an offshoot of that same need. Our creations are the offspring of our minds. I suppose this is my very poetic way of saying something that's actually very simple. If you write stories because you want to make money or have a significant fan base, you might want to rethink your priorities. Go ahead and try for profit and renown if that's what you want. I certainly wouldn't turn down a few bucks for all of the time I've put into my work, but it should not be our primary motivator. If it is, most of us are going to be very disappointed and maybe quit altogether. But if our goal is self-improvement and self-expression, and hey, maybe one day we'll make a few bucks, who knows, I think that we'll find that we're not so dismayed and scared by AI or disheartened by a lack of an audience or a surplus of competition. Create because you must create. Everything else is distraction. But that's just this writer's opinion. What do you guys think? Do you think there's a point in creation if no one's ever going to read it? Whatever your take, drop your comments down below. Like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. Hit that notification bell, and I will see you in the next video.